Hello everyone. Well, this is one piece out of a set of tarot cards I did when I first began doing resin. I did not like how they turned out. So today we're going to do something different with these, and I'm going to convert them into something completely different. Stay with me, I'll be right back. Hello everyone, this is Billie. Welcome to Billie Holman Creations. Now, I did do a set of tarot cards, like I said, and I didn't like how they turned out. I did the white paint over top. There were a lot of bubbles. Some were thick, some were thin. So I'm going to start off today cleaning these up, and we're going to make something really, well, by the seat of my pants. We're going to see what happens. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim these edges with my burring tool. They are sharp, and we're just going to smooth that down a little bit. So I'm just going to go from one side, flip it and get that edge there, go all the way around, and just smooth off the sharp edges. Come back to the other side to do what I missed. So one way, flip it, and the other way. There's a big bubble there. Might have to try to cut that off. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the back side. So we'll just go across one way, get that edge. I think these were one of the first molds I purchased when I started resining. And it was the first time I used chameleon powders. But where did I end off? Right there. Okay, I've got them all. Look at these little curlicues. They're going in the scrap bin. Okay. Now, the corners are a bit sharp too. So I'm just going to take a file and just simply, not round them up, but just take that sharpness off of there. Just like so. Now, I want to cover up the face pieces. The backs turned out pretty good. I'm going to leave the backs alone. I don't think I need to fuss with them. Some have, a little bit of mica showing through, but I think we're going to be okay. Now, in covering this up, I tried acrylic markers. It doesn't stay on there. I tried a Sharpie, black Sharpie. Didn't care for how that turned out. So, back to my standby. I have my polyurethane Minwax wood finishing liquid in that squirt bottle. I've taken mica powder. This is from Temu, a black, carbon black, and an old brush. And I did mix the polyurethane with the mica, and I might just have enough to finish these two. I've already got the rest of them all painted. And this one's going to take just one coat because of the marker on there. And the mica powders have not dissolved all the way. I did make this pretty thick. It doesn't matter. We're going to cover the majority of this up, and I'm not going to worry about the sides just yet. So there's one there. This one will take 2 coats, and I'm hoping I have enough. First coat doesn't go on, it doesn't cover all the way. But if you can get the first coat on, oh, I didn't get that off of there. That's a big bubble. I wonder if I can get that off real quick. Where's my knife? I might have to gouge into that a little bit, but that's got to go. Let's get that off of there. That's a big glob. We'll just, there we go. Get rid of it. So once I get a bit down, I'm going to have to make some more. Let that dry a bit, then I can go over and it will pretty much cover it all. Put in that. So let's do this. Let's just put a little bit of polyurethane in there. And I might be too close with my hands to the camera. Please let me know if I am. I tend to do that so you can see. Let's see if I can get the rest of that mica. This is water-based, so you can just wash up with soap and water. I don't know if this will dries pretty quick, if this will cover it all. And we will, there's a big brush hair right there, isn't it? Can I get that off? There we go. We will cover the majority of these, so as long as I get most of it covered, should be okay. Huh, I might need a little more. So this is all I did initially, but I made it very thick. We're not going to have to do that, but just took a little of this black mica. Let's just throw a little bit in here. Won't need too much for this last one. Just going to swirl it with my brush. I paint a lot of my resin pieces with this because it stays. And because it's polyurethane, you don't have to top coat it to, you know, protect it. Like a lot of the acrylic paints will chip off. So I just started doing things this way and keep at it. It's lumpy, but that's all right. Just get the majority of this one done. You can still see green. There's another brush thingy, bristle. But we'll just go for that. To get a little more of that. I'm going to let this dry a minute. Go back with what's left on the brush. So I have all of them completed. They're all black and the backs look good on the majority of them, so I didn't paint them. Let me lift you a little bit because I probably am right in your face. Hold on, this is a manual deal. It's my phone stand. Okay, so I've got these papers from Temu and I really like them. They're square. They're not rectangular, but I wish they were rectangular. And I just simply cut around the edge. Not really a fussy cut, but cut them down to fit. Like this. Okay. So I'm going to cut out as many, well, all of these that I have. And I could have used some really nice blue mica for some of these, but aren't those pretty? They're not stickers, they're just plain paper. But I'm going to cut all that I have out to fit these pieces. And then we'll go on from there because we're going to do a little decoupage. So let me get caught up with you and I'll be right back. Hello everyone. Well, this decoupage layer is dry. But before I go on, let me apologize because I had you almost out of frame on the last little bit of this video. So I apologize for that. Well, since this is dry, I am going to just trim off the extra pieces here, or what's remaining, and I really don't want to cut my board. Let's see, I have a piece of cardboard here, or cut my mat. My mat is getting filthy, and I guess that means I've been working hard. Let me just cut this piece off. I left a little bit. There's a bump there. A little bump of resin, but trim this off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a second coat of my Mod Podge on here. Okay. Before I do that, let me explain something. I started drilling holes thinking I had some pinch bales that were big enough to fit in here, but I don't. So, same for the one down here. I'm going to try to cover those holes. Didn't need them because I don't have what I need. So I went ahead and I drilled 2 holes here on the top and one here in the middle of the bottom because I'm going to use some little, those little eye screws and use those instead. Meanwhile, before I put the next coat on, I want to color these edges. I don't want to go silver. I wanted to go bronze. So I have this fat Sharpie. It's a metallic bronze, and I think it works out nicely because it's not so bold and in your face like the chrome would be. So, and by doing this, I also am able to cover the edge of that paper. And this won't take too long to dry at all. And I think it looks better. It's very faint. It's very faint, but you can see it's there. At least there's a bit of an edge. This is loose right there. Oh, no, it isn't. My imagination. Another coat of Mod Podge will fix that. Let's do this bottom piece. Keep you in frame. I'm going to have to put an X right here. X marks the spot. And please tell me if I'm too close with my hands working on these in your face. We don't want that to happen. So I already have a wet brush here. I've been using this brush quite a bit for Mod Podge, and I think you just need to designate a Mod Podge brush because otherwise you'll ruin a bunch of them. And this is just the regular Mod Podge with the gloss. Get that in there. And I've got it to the side. I just need a little bit just to go over this once more. A little bit on the side. Just a nice thin, even coat will do the trick. That's not going to matter too much. We could put a little in there like that. There is a bit of a gap. Let's just fill that gap. Seal it. That looks pretty good there. Okay, that's all I needed to do. One more coat. Now, I'm going to put a tassel on this at the very bottom with the eye screw. But before I do that, let me show you how I made them, because I've done all of these in the bronze except one in the silver, and I'll show you that when we finish it up. Because out of 22, I was able to make 21 pieces to go with this, and now I'm stumbling with my words, but let me go. Let me show you. We're going to make a tassel. Very simple. What I did is I took old scraps of chain. I have smaller pieces here. We'll use them first. So what I did is I tried to find pieces that were at least 3 inches or 1.5 inches. So this top one here is not quite 3 inches, so I'm going to cut that at 1.5 inches. And if I had a, oh, I can hold it with this, just something to hold it against my ruler. Now, I fumbled with this, but I finally got them made. So I'm going to just go 1.5 right here. That happened a lot. It really did. It happened a lot. Come here, you. It's got a magnetic tip, apparently. I'm going to go to right about there. Let's say that's 1.5. We're just going to cut that off. Just going to put this piece aside, which is a long one. That's a short one. Make it easier, I can take this piece and just go 3 inches. Oh, I was nervous about making this part of the video. I have to be honest with you, because I went through a lot of steps to get to where we are right now. And you'll see why at the end. I'll show you what all I had accomplished. So there's 3. I just need to cut that in half. Let's get some more. I'm going to go with the smallest bits first. Use them up. Okay. Just different pieces of chain. You can use the same kind of chain. I ended up doing that too. But this way, I used up a lot of pieces. Oh, I just lost my spot. I used a lot of pieces of chain up, so I really did do an overhaul on a lot of my jewelry supplies. Just using them up. I am going to get a jump ring, and I used a medium size, which would be about this. I don't know my millimeters. There is a ruler there. I can measure that, but we're going to use this jump ring. Get my little pliers. And I'm just going to start adding this. Be still, Billie. Coffee? Yes, fine. Don't mind if I do. I do love my coffee. Oh, I didn't cut that piece off, did I? Oh, let's start with this big one. We're just going to thread them on. If it's long, just going to figure out where the 1/2 inch mark is. Just thread it on. 1.5 inches rather, for 3 inches. Come on. Get in there. Like that. It doubles itself up. Here's another one. Right about there. Whoops, right about there. So the nails are coming in handy, but they probably need trimmed. What's that little one there? And I went and did as many as I could before there was too many to be able to close this jump ring. It did make a nice tassel. Where are we here? Find that 1/2 again. 1.5. Oh, let's see. About, I'm guessing right there, if I can pick it up. And I still have room for a couple more. That's a nice looking length or width, though. That's a scrappy one. Where'd that other one go? This one? Yeah, let me cut that. Lay it down. Let me cut this thing off of here. And I guess we'll call it good. I won't hold you up. I think that's going to be wide enough. This fell off. Find my center. Maybe I can do it that way. Oh, about there. Oop, about there. Oh, that was a little too long. Go over here. Let me try it again. Oh, come on out. Let's go a couple over. Oh, please. Just let me do it. I'm going to grab it right about there. That's the one. That's the one right there. Oops. Okay, this last one. That's about perfect. Here, I'm just going to close this up. Bend it back to itself. Make sure that's good and secure. Looks good to me. Now, I'm just going to take this head pin. Is that what these are called? Head pins, I believe. Open that up a little bit. Grab that jump ring. Where are you? I know it's here. Just grab it anywhere. Close that up. Okay, that's good. Now I'm just going to take a bead. No, I'm not. Not yet. Here's an end cap. I had these end caps. I think I did get a bunch from Emu. So the chain is in there. Then here comes the bead. Like so. And I have to show you this tool. This is the most amazing tool. They're a little spendy, but I got a set of 3 off of Amazon. They're loop makers. So you just slide your pin in, and there's a little hole. See where this is coming out? This little hole. And then you push your bead up close to the edge. Pinch that, and there you go. Well, that one's a little long. Oh, I don't like that one. Okay, so I don't like that one. I didn't get it close enough, but it's a cool tool. So instead, I'm just going to cut this off. And we're going to go the old-fashioned way. Take your pliers, bend it. I bend it backwards. There's still probably a little too much on there. Get this off. Now I have these. And I'm just going to twist that on itself and make my own loop. But that tool is pretty cool. This is not the best loop. That's why I have the tool. Okay. Is that in there properly? Probably could have cut a little more off, but I'm just going to roll it. And there you have a chain tassel. Oh, I do have that one short one there. I don't really mind. Okay, enough of that. Okay, tassels are done. I'll scoot this out of the way. You can save this piece of wire for another part of your jewelry making. All right, let's just ditch that. All right, now, here we go. This is dry. Now, I'm going to decorate this piece. This is the exciting part. So, I found some stickers. This beautiful moth. And I thought it would really go with the blue nicely. Now, these were from Let's Resin, and I did get these, several years ago. I don't see them anymore. They were a set of bees, moths, and I think there were spiders, different bugs. And then they also had a set of sea life with dolphins and whales and everything, but I don't see them anymore. But I jumped the gun. I did jump the gun because you know what? I forgot to... No, I didn't. I'm going to glue this on. But I want to see this corner piece. Just like that. I got these from Temu too. But I wanted to see where to put the moth. Because I don't want it completely covering the eye. But I want it a bit. I might have to bring it down. I could go here. I don't want to go there. Well, let's go there. And that way it won't take up most of the eye. We'll just set it there. Okay. I needed a gauge of some kind, but we're going to glue that on. Oh, this is... I don't know why. I get so nervous still, you guys. I don't want to say you guys. I don't like that, you guys. You people, my friends, everyone. I still get so nervous, and I don't know why. Now, I'm just going to take my same brush. Get that out of the water. You know, your Mod Podge cleans up with water, little soap. So does a polyurethane, but I'm going to put a final coat on here just because I added the sticker and I just want it protected. That's probably more than I need. This is my polyurethane wood varnish, and I'm just going to put a coat across here. Too much, Billy. What are you thinking? I think I can still work with this. Well, it's a bit damp. It dries really fast. Polyurethane does. You're going to get a few streak marks, but I think it fills in nicer than Mod Podge actually. Okay. Let's keep going. What can I do now? Let's get those eye hooks in because I think I can do that without touching everything. I can go just hold on to the sides. So I've got two different sizes. Two larger than the small, and I'm going to get a little bit of my B7000. I'm going to hold it that way. I might take polyurethane and go over the sides later, but for now, I just want a little glue. Just put it right on the hole. Take my jump ring. Get that started. I did have too much coffee. I think I'm on my third cup. But I do drink coffee a lot. And I wonder why I shake sometimes. Come on, I know I drilled it big enough. Now the glue, okay, jeepers, Billy. All right, here we go. I have an awl here. You can use a small screwdriver. Just twist that bugger right in there. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the Valentine's collaboration last week with Tracy and all the many, many talented crafters that were listed in the playlist. I think there was over, I didn't count. I think there was almost 50, or maybe they made it to 50. I'm still not finished watching them. And I think my video was probably the longest one on there. Got a little carried away. Okay, I'm excited to show you what I've done this week. Oh, I'll tell you, it was just not just mixing resin, coloring a mold, getting ready for a video. It was nothing like that. It was extremely crazy. And it took me 3 days or longer to, well, you know, not 8 hours in a day, but it took me quite a while. Where's my cap? You see it? Is it behind me? All right. For goodness sakes, this happens all the time, right? Do you do this? Get all fumbly when you're recording? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for your comments, by the way. It's really nice for me to read them, and I am catching up slowly but surely. I do like to reply to all of you, but it's it might come to the point, and I'm sorry to say that I might just have to send you a heart. But anyway, if you like my contact, or you can contact me. Yes, I have an email there listed. But if you like my content, please give me a like and share with your friends, please. My channel is growing, and it's all thanks to you and the love you're sharing. So I thank you so much. Okay, there we go. We need a hanger. I'm going to put a hanger on these. So depending on the chain I've used, I think I'm going to get a jump ring. Are they handy? Did I put them away? Oh my, Billy, the little ones. Where'd you put the little ones? Away. Of course I did. I'm trying to stay on top of putting things away as I use them. We should use the bigger ones. But I still have a messy, messy craft room here. Craft room studio. It's busy. It's busy in here. But I'll tell you, I wouldn't have it any other way. Retirement for me is so nice because I can come in my little room here. All my, oh, it's ridiculous. All my supplies are here. They're not all over the house, scattered from, you know, what's that saying, hell to breakfast. They're in one place, and they're all in here. So that's why I have a hard time getting around and trying to get or keep organized. Because you could drown in a craft room. I shouldn't say that. I did almost drown once. Did I tell you that story? That's how I broke my back. And that happened in 2015. Okay, it's almost 10 years ago I broke my back. Rafting in a river, on a river. I ended up in the river. Stuck underwater between some rocks, and I couldn't get out. I could not get out. I tumbled. I thought I broke something. I thought it was my shoulder, but when I it happened so fast, but then again, it was in slow motion. It happened, and so I was underwater, and I opened my eyes, and all I could see was bubbles, and the tube I was rafting on was lodged in front of me and keeping me under. And I thought to myself, okay, hold on, you're in trouble. Hold on, hold your breath, you're in trouble. Hold your breath. Then I had one thought, and as soon as I had the thought, in my mind, a voice said, and it was me talking, I said, I'm not going like this again. I'll tell you about the again part another time. But I said, I'm not going like this. And as soon as I had that thought, my friend Brian, my dear friend Brian, had me out of the water along with a fireman who saw me go over. Yep, they had me. They saved my life that day. the fireman who was there vacationing with his family. And he said 10 seconds and I would have been gone. Yep. Here I am today. I struggle with the back, but hey, I'm alive and I'm retired and this is what I'm doing and this is what I enjoy. And don't get me crying. Oh, I'm not going to cry. I'm just being silly. All right. I've got a tassel for this. Yes, I do. Okay, right here. I made a bronze one. So, once again, I need to tighten up this little hook. Just a little tighter, please, like that. Get this jump ring. Put this in place. Now, I have had a time with this. I guess we need to put the, I have to double check, we need to put the hanger and that on the, I can do the unicorn later. Let's finish this. But we've got a tassel. I don't know what you'd call these. They're just little hangers. I didn't have those clips, you know, where you could clip onto a backpack or something like that if you wanted to. Well, I did, but they were all gold. So, come on. Why, when I split these, they were even with themselves, and now they're not. Come on, Billie. I got this one wonky. There. But it's not close. Maybe it's just how these were made. Sometimes you get good ones. Sometimes you don't. And then sometimes it's the artist who's had too much coffee just fumbling her way through this project here. Come on, I know it's going to, that's not going to go anywhere. All right. So, a cute little hanger, but we're still going to decorate it. Glue. I am just going to try to get enough glue on here to make it hold, but not enough to, you know, have it ooze out. So I just go all the way around the sides to the tip. Turn my direction here. Go this way. Am I still in frame? Hope so. Back down here. Okay. I like these corner pieces. So I'm just going to set that right there. You can still see the butterfly, but you have to look close. And I was putting a jar on this to have it set down flat. I am just going to take some gears now. And I have been steampunking all these little tarot cards. Or my version of steampunk, actually. Set one right there over that hole. Like so. I have another one here, and I thought I had a third one. I was trying to make groups of threes. I'll have to find another one to set there. I thought I had set it out. Let's just get this one on. Okay. I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna take the bottom of the bee off, but I'm gonna, or the moth, pardon me. Find another piece to put there. Thought I had it, everything I needed in this paper plate. Apparently not. Okay. Should I go ahead and finish this? Might as well do it. Just finish this one. All right, I found a 4-inch chain. I just needed to get rid of this. right here. Pull that off. And these open bales, is that what they're called? That's what I thought I had and didn't. I had some that were smaller and I used them, but they weren't, they didn't work out the greatest. But I made do. All right, let's just get a couple of jump rings. A couple. Let's just get a couple, Billie. Can you count? Apparently not today. There's my little hook. Okay. Get our jump ring. Get our chain. Oh, what am I thinking? That has a jump ring. But I forgot to take this little bugger off. Huh, maybe we'll leave it. It'll just dangle. All right, that's okay. Where's the opening here? The same thing. Now they're all different, but this is my only silver one. I'll show you. It's amazing. I love them a lot. Still don't know what to call them. Let's just get that. We can dangle it a little bit right there, hey? I didn't dig out any silver gears, but I thought being a unicorn, we don't need gears on that. We just need it pretty, just like so. Did I put a hole down there? No. Okay. Let's drill a hole. I'm going to mark it. Let's find the middle. Okay, it's actually 1 and 3, or excuse me, 2 and 3/8, so that makes it 1 and an 1/8 and a additional 1/16, and there's our center. And I do have my little drill plugged in. This was a good little gadget from Temu. I don't have to go in very far. I'm going to move that spot over to the center. I'm just eyeballing it here. That's a small jump ring. So that was handy. That glue off of there. It's a daub. Ooh, it's coming out. You should have seen me fussing yesterday. The other tube of glue was right to here, and I had to curl it up and use a clip, and if the clip was too high, the glue would really ooze out. If I backed off, then I really had to pinch it. Where's my pliers again? I gotta hold this. Here we go. Find the hole. Get it in there. Come on, get started. I'm batting 1,000. Did I say I wasn't going to cry? Where'd it go? Oh, for heaven's sakes. That probably flew clear into the living room. Come on, you got to be here handy. Oh, mercy sakes. I have to dig out another one. Let me pause you. I'll be right back. Where's the pause button? I forgot. Good. Found one. Okay, let's try that again. These are tiny. They're smaller than this. They have smaller than that size. Let's get in there. Oh my God. It's like I hit a stump in a log, you know? Like, go through there. I drilled a hole. Come on. Pressure. A little pressure, huh? Dun, 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 dun. Where'd that one go? Oh my gosh, friends. I can't believe it. You know, I'm cold sober here. What is happening in my life today? Golly, man. Can I remember where I had those? 1 second. Unbelievable. Hey. In a little drawer. Here we go. Oh gosh. Third time's the charm. This is worse than, you know, starting a video 6 times because you can't get the intro right. I want to get that little drill. We're gonna show this little bugger. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. Heck. All right. I think I need to use up pent-up energy. We had a blizzard last night. We've got snow. But I'm going to blame it on pent-up energy that you need to use up. I'm missing my music days. Get in there. Maybe some of you don't know that, but I've been a lead singer in a band for 44 years. And I retired a year ago, March. Yes, I did. A year ago already. So, sometimes I miss it. There. Used up a lot of energy doing that. It was fun. It was a great career. Worked with many great musicians. Okay, where's our tassel? Here we go. Got a tassel and a jump ring. Okay, this has to be a piece of cake right here, right? Who wants to wager? Who wants to wager that I'm not going to bugger this up the first go around? Here we go. You see, you're in the way. I've got to push it together and then back. Why is that? Okay, nope. Get together. Pardon me, that was ladylike as I grunt in the microphone. Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to pause you and I'm going to show you what my entire, well, not entirely, look at this. Put it together later, sort it out. I'm going to show you what I've been up to. Okay, let me make room. I'll be right back. You ready? Here we go. I have made 22 of these gadgets. Aren't they beautiful? Are they upside down? Look at that. Okay, there's the 2 we worked on today. Now, some of them, I ran out of chain, so I had these keys for danglies, and they're just super fun. Super fun. All kinds of gears and pieces. Like I said, and there's a few moss on some. Oh, I love the castle. That's pretty cool. this, oh, I found enough to make a tassel on this one this morning because I was lacking 2. So I found these pieces in amongst more of the stash. The spider is great. Oh, anyway, this is my revamped tarot cards that I did not like, that have just been sitting in my room, and now I have a whole collection, and they're magnificent. Please let me know what you think of these in the comments. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new here. Welcome. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy your day, and I always send out big hugs. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.